want to talk. And two young ladies, please sit down. Get right in. Oh, wow. Much too generous. Well, thank you.
And we have some gifts in the car for you that we're going to bring you later.
Oh, okay. I have a guest here who has had an interesting life. I actually have two guests. And before I get to that, I just wanted to make it ties in with a book that she's published. And that is May is Violent Prevention Month. And I'd like to remind the public that Portal of Hope is the award-winning Malden nonprofit organization that serves victims of domestic violence is looking for volunteers. If you'd like to make a commitment to ending abuse and want to get involved in Portal to Hope, please call 781-306-6678. And the reason why I held that public announcement until this time is because I met this young lady, and how do you pronounce your first name?
Teresa.
Teresa.
Teresa Rocha.
Teresa. She's published a book, and I was fortunate enough to be able to find out about the book, and it's a book of it's very emotional.
Livro muito emocional.
And the reason we have two guests, because we have Patricia, is because our guest Teresa is not quite bilingual yet.
Falou que você não é ainda bilingual, por isso que eu tô aqui para te ajudar a falar português.
Yes.
Yeah, she speaks Portuguese because she was born in Brazil. And when she wrote this book, Tranquility Upon a Shipwreck, and I read the book, and just to give a little bit, in the introduction, Tranquility Upon a Shipwreck was the title chosen because even when my life was amidst a burdensome shipwreck, my faith in God and Our Lady of Aparecida,
like Our Lady Mary, basically,
had never been shaken. With every failure, I gathered strength from heaven, which made me lift my head up and go on, always certain that God has a beautiful and wonderful plan for me. I hope my experience may serve as an example to those who read this book, and that my victories may be a guide to those who find themselves shipwrecked amidst hardship and problems that seem endless. But the thing about the book that impressed me so much, it's very emotional, and I'm sure as she wrote it, she went through a lot internalizing about all the experiences of your life.
Que quando você escreveu o seu livro, você deve ter passado, tipo assim, relembrado muitas coisas que você passou no passado.
No passado. Realmente, Miss Ediluz, foi momentos de dores que eu estava também vivendo aqui nos Estados Unidos, né?
Ok, peraí, eu vou
E em cada palavra, cada momento que eu escrevia, caíam as lágrimas e saía uma ferida do meu coração.
She said that it really reminded her of the things that she went through the past, and it was really hurtful to remember those things. And in the introduction, every word she wrote, it made her tear up.
I would think so.
Yes.
And what I also found interesting is your mother and father are both still living.
Seu pai e sua mãe
86 and 83.
Estão vivos.
Yes,
Graças a Deus.
But when I just read that announcement about May being people of domestic violence, and you had a very, very hard childhood.
Quando você cresceu, foi muito difícil para você com seus pais.
Foi difícil porque a gente era de uma família grande, meus pais tinham 12 filhos.
They had 12 kids in the
Eu era
family,
uma
so it
das
was a big
6.
family.
Eu era uma das 6. Minha mãe era muito doente
My mom was always
espiritualmente.
sick spiritually.
Eu não contei essa parte no
She
livro,
didn't want to say that in the book, though.
porque as pessoas não iriam
Because
entender o
people might
sofrimento
not
da minha mãe.
understand.
Now, were you the youngest?
Você era mais nova?
Eu era uma das 6.
She was one out of 6.
A 6.
She was the 6th child to be born.
Yes.
Oh, so are you in the middle?
Yeah, você estava
Oh,
no
okay,
meio.
because
Tava no meio.
yeah, because you said one sister had died,
Uma irmã
Maria.
morreu, a Maria,
A Maria morreu há
Yeah,
uns 7 ou 8 anos atrás.
7 years ago.
yeah. But you were a very religious family.
Você teve uma casa
Irmã-
muito religiosa.
tive, apesar de muito sofrimento,
Although a lot of
apesar
suffering,
dos maltratos de minha mãe,
Although the
e meu pai também
maltreatment.
aceitava ela fazer isso, mas acontece que eles ensinou nós a ter fé,
even
acreditar em
though,
Deus no meio do sofrimento.
even though she went through all those things and her parents didn't treat her right, they still taught her to keep faith even when times are hard.
Ensinou nós a rezar o texto era rezado todos os dias
She always read the
em família.
Bible in family.
E aos sábados juntava
Saturdays,
toda a comunidade, a
The whole
vizinha,
community came together
para rezar o texto com a comunidade.
to pray
Isso para
in
mim
the community,
trazia muita alegria.
and that brought her happiness.
Now, did you, when you grew from this child with the difficult background, because your father had a farm, but you were considered like poor even in Brazil.
Tipo assim, quando você cresceu na roça e isso era considerado pobre no Brasil, então você cresceu pobre.
Eu cresci na família, não vou dizer pobre, mas na família humilde.
She wouldn't say that
Do
it was a
interior.
poor family, but she said that in the interior they're very humble people.
One of the other things, and there are some. I believe that suffering is here to teach us something, and that we must take advantage of tough moments to prove we can overcome any challenge. And you certainly had a lot of challenges to overcome. But two of your children came to this country before you.